Hello everyone, welcome to Master's Teach and you people are reached to fourth semester of MBA. It's the final one and we'll discuss about the creativity and innovation, okay, which is the 80 marks for your exam, okay. Just read, just listen this class again and again and take the notes so that you can succeed in your examination. Let us start creativity and innovation. So, the meaning and the concept of creativity. What is creativity? It goes not only IQ, behind IQ. So, it involves like your original thinking, your imagination, and ability to connect the new ways. Okay, so this is about the creativity. And what is the determinants of, or what is depends on creativity? So your cognitive ability, that means your thinking ability, and your personality, okay, and environment, and the motivation you got, internal or external, and the knowledge of the particular field. These decides your creativity. So how you have to uh, enhance your creativity as a manager, you have to enhance your creativity. So through brainstorming, through mind mapping and lateral thinking, and exposure to different experiences. Okay, so we'll discuss one by one. So I hope you understand what is creativity. It goes your uh, like behind your IQ level. So it's about your original thinking, how you imagine the things, and your how you are able to connect the new ideas in new ways. That is the thing, that is the creativity. So if you write this one, you so the person who evaluate your uh, paper, then he may go further and give good marks. So it is not a rocket science, it is simply about the creativity. Okay, then there is a two types of thinking. Okay, one is convergent thinking and divergent thinking. What is convergent thinking? So only you are thinking only one point of view, and you use analytic and logical thinking, and it is used in exams and problem solving. For example, about the math problem, that is about the this convergent thinking. Convergent means single way of thinking. Okay, it includes analytical and logical. It is used in maths problems solving, etc. What is divergent? So if any problem is there, you're going to think in multiple ways to get the possible answer, and it is mode of imaginative and explorative, and used in brainstorming and design. Example for the designing a new project, okay, new product. So what you are going to think, you are going to think different possible ways. You are going to imagine about the product, and you are going to explore the same, and you are going to ask the question and answers, and finally you design. So this is an example for the design of a new product. Then how the creativity process and roots of human creativity. First you are going to prepare what you want to do, then it is incubation, then illumination and verification. So the roots of creativity: biological, so mental, spiritual, social. So in biologically, your it decides your creativity on the basis of your brain structure, your genetical thing, and neutral connection. Okay, neural connections. Okay, about the biological. So the your process of creativity involves biological, that is your brain structure, your genetics or DNA, or neural connections among the in your body. Then mental, about your cognition, that is your thinking level. Perception, so what you are going to assume. And imagination, this is also part of your biological. So it is mental. And spiritual, your intuition and your inner purpose and your values. Okay, then this human creativity process, the roots are social also, the culture where you're deciding, and the collaboration with others and environment. So the roots of creativity biological, mental, spiritual, and social. So you have to remember, if you want to take, you can take the screenshot of this. Okay, then we'll go to next, forms of creativity. How different forms of the creativity. So like core creative expression. So this is the thing. One is essence and expressive. So you are able to freely express and personal creativity like art, music, writing, something like that. Then entrepreneurial. So that means innovation of new business value. Example, Apple and Amazon. Elaborate. So building an existing idea with the detailed and defined. Then existential, that is creativity driven by meaning and purpose and philosophy. Then exponential, that is so which break through the creativity, scales rapidly, that is Tesla, Google, etc. So the forms of creativity is essence, that means the core creative expression. So it is the purest form. Then expressive, so in the form of arts, music, writing. Entrepreneurial, so there is a creativity like Apple phone, Amazon, like that. Then elaborative, so whatever the existing is there, you are going to refine the same and extend the same. Then existential, there is a creativity driven by meaning, purpose, and philosophy. Then exponential, that is breakthrough creativity like Tesla, Google, etc. Okay. Then traits conducive to creativity. That like in order to have creativity, you need to have some traits conducive to creativity. So key personal trait like openness. You should have the curiosity and you're able to take the risk, and persistence and tolerance of for ambiguity. These are the traits of conducive to creativity. Then motivation creativity. Okay, so your intrinsic motivation, your passion, your curiosity is a stronger driver for creativity than extensive rewards. So the creativity may comes you within your motivation. Sometimes it may comes with your like rewards and all those stuff. Okay. Then importance of creativity. So the motivated individual set to higher goals, persist longer, and generate more innovative solutions. So these are the traits to conduct to creativity. Okay, let us have creative environment. Okay, the environment also supports in order to have the creativity. Then creatogenic environment, so environment that naturally stimulate creative thinking and risk taking. So our environment also depends on formative environment. So in your childhood, the person childhood. Okay, early life experience, education, upbringing, shaping creativity potential. Then adult environment. Okay, which includes where your workplace, the work culture, the leadership style, and peer collaboration, those are working with you, that is also supports the creative environment stimulates, like one should have the freedom, one should able to use the resource freely, and challenges and psychological safety. Okay, so the creative environment includes creatogenic environment, formative environment, adult environment, and environmental stimulus. So go through these one by one so that you can attempt without any hesitation. Okay, so let us have what blocks the creativity. Why this creativity get blocks? So let us zoom it this one. Okay, and one is perpetual. So if you are narrow thinking, the it is going to be hindered for creativity. Then emotional. So before starting only, if you get the fear of failure, then it is one more blocking. Then culture. So some cultures not encourages. So it is going to be pressure. Okay. Then intellectual. Okay. So if you are unable to do the things, then that is also blockage. Environment. If you don't have lack of finance, lack of encouragement, lack of uh, motivation, then it's going to down. Expressive, if you don't have proper communication, these also makes the creativity blocks. So the creative blocks to creativity is perpetual, that is narrow thinking, small thinking, then motivational, emotional. So before starting only, if you get the, I'm going to get the failure and all those stuff, then it may lead to the failure, that you have to remember. Then intellectual, environmental, expressive. So how you are going to unblock this thing? Challenge assumption and reframe problems. So if the problem comes, you are able to challenge that one. Then creative, psychologically in a safe pace. Then use lateral thinking and scamper technique. So encourage play, experimentation, and you should have the failure tolerance. Seek diverse perspectives and cross functional teams. So this is about the blocks to creativity. Okay, so as a manager, you should have creative manager, creative problem solving. So like how you are going to be creative manager, you should have some visionary, and you should have open minded, not narrow thinking. You should have empathy, and you are able to take the risk and tolerant, and you should able to connect the diverse ideas. So people different ideas, you're able to connect the ideas for the benefit of the organization. Okay, as a creative manager, you should have the visionary. Okay, you should know, you should able to think with open mind, and you should able to have empathy, sympathy. You're able to take the risk and skill to connecting diverse ideas. Then CPC technique. What is CPS technique? It is a creative problem solving. So brainstorming, before solving anything, you have to ask the question, you have to make the discussion, then out of thing something come. Then scamper, six thinking hats. Okay, mind mapping, design thinking. So you have to follow these things. And real world example, you can say world's 20% time policy makers, sorry, Google's 20% of time policy empowers manager to foster employee led innovation. So the Google gives a more power managers to use their time, and they should have the power to innovate in Google. Okay, so that is the reason the Google is very fast increasingly. Okay, there is a thing. Then creative teams and creative organization. What is creative teams? In a team, you should have diverse different types of skill people. Okay, they should have the skill set and perspectives. They should have the psychological safety and trust. Then you're able to creative encounters, structure ideas, solutions, and between team members. Example, Google across functional design teams. Then perpetual creative organization. So this in organization, there is a continuous innovation as a core strategy. They should have the creative in culture, process, and leadership. Example, Amazon's day one philosophy, always act like a startup. So every day the Amazon, the philosophy is a day one. So in the day one, you do lot of mistakes, you have lot of curiosity. The same thing applicable in Amazon philosophy, day one philosophy. So reward experimentation, learning from failures. Okay, so those who are doing experiments, let them give the rewards, and if they are failure, they are going to learn from them. So creative team and creative organization. Okay, and what is the creative management practices? So in HR, you should have creative, talented, and you should have the culture, and you should have the HR should have the flexible work policies. Then marketing, so they should have the marketing, creative campaign, storytelling, brand differentiation. So there is the thing. Operation, so the process should be innovative, lean thinking, and automation. For example, Tesla, something like that. Then product design, so user centered design, not the company center. there is a user centered design any product. So rapid prototyping should be there. Then growth strategy, so blue ocean strategy, so you should have the diversification, you should have the disruptive innovation that we are going to discuss in uh, coming ppts. Okay, so design of creative organization, so this is the organization building you can see. Okay, so policy framework, innovative, the policy should be hr friendly, human friendly, and they're able to communicate with the anyone in the organization openly, and ideas can be shared uh, with the proper protocol. Reward and recognition system should for the creativity should be there, the policy framework. And then organization designer, the flat hierarchy to speed up decision making. So cross functional means sometimes they have to collaborate different organize different departments in the organization. Then physical and digital space designed for collaboration, whether it is through online or offline, they are able to collaborate each other. So the organization should have the creativeness in the policy frame, as well as organization design should be there. Okay, then sustainable organization creativity, how the organization with creativity can be sustained for the long time. We should have the like leadership support should be there in order to have the creativity improvement. The leadership should have the support, then knowledge should be shared, then the climate should be creative, then resource, human resource or finance resource they should have, then should be a continuous learning should be there. So benefits of sustainable creativity, what happened, it is a continuous competitive advantage, then higher employee engagement and retention, faster adoption of marketing change, then stronger brand reputation and customer loyalty. Example, the Google have the sustained innovation culture, so it drives 80% of revenue from the new product. So that is the thing about you have to remember. Then creative diagnosing and creative societies, so creative diagnosing means accessing the organization creative uh, like health through audits, surveys, innovation metrics to identify gaps and opportunities. So you should know how the creativeness there in the organization. You have to make some diagnosis. So how it can be done through different audits, audit reports, and you should conduct the survey, and you should have the some metrics. So you should identify some of the gaps and opportunities. Then identify of creative society, so societies that foster creativity drive economic growth, social progress and global competitiveness. Then model of creative society, florida creative class theory, then triple helix model, it is a government industry academia, then knowledge economy frame. So these are the societies, just have the understanding. Then nature of innovations, okay, there are four types of innovations are there. One is incremental, another one is radical, third one is disruptive, fourth one is technological. So incremental, so small continuous improvement, that is a example iphone updates. Then radical, so it is sudden change, the tesla, it's going for rockets as well as for the electric vehicles. Then disruptive, like amazon disrupting the retail market. Then technological innovation, artificial intelligence, so iot, okay, internet of things, blockchain transforming the industries globally. So the nature of innovation, it is the incremental, it is the radical, it is a disruptive, it is a technological. Then innovation management, how this innovation can be, we already discussed about the creativity, now we are discussing about the innovative management. Okay, one is internal innovation, so the innovation should be with the employee should have the like innovation idea should be there, then research and development should be there, process improvement should be there internally. Then it comes to inter innovation. So you're going to have joint ventures, licensing, partnership, trademarks, okay, internal. Then network innovation. So open ecosystem where multiple stakeholders like customers, retailers, wholesaler, suppliers, okay, manufacturers, government, and financial institutions. Then so these are the network innovation. Innovation should be internal innovation, inter-organization innovation, then network innovation. So inter-organization innovation means like you are going to collaborate with other companies, other firms through joint ventures. Like you are going to have amalgamation, you are going to have alliance, you are going to have licensing like Apple IBM Enterprises partnership, or Maruti Suzuki, you can say like that. The network innovation. So it is like you should have the like Amazon. Just it is an app. It is developed by like suppliers are there, whereas consumers are there. Okay, then it may be logistic. Everyone is a network. That is a network innovation. Example like Amazon and Flipkart. Then design successful innovative organization. How you are going to successfully innovate the organization? You can say Google. So like 20% innovation time. So the flat structure, data driven culture, open collaboration spaces in Google and Apple. Okay, so they have excellent design thinking. So they have the secrecy driven R&D research. Oh, okay, they seamlessly hardware and software integrated. It is totally secrecy. Then Tesla. So it is a vertical integration. So like rapid prototype and culture, ambitious moon short goals, etc. So these are the successful innovative organization. You say that Google, you say that Apple, you say that Tesla. Okay, remember the things and agents of innovation. So who are going to have the like who are the agents of innovation? Skill of for sponsoring innovation. Okay, so somebody should sponsor for this creative problem solving and design thinking. Okay, then risk assessment and tolerance, then cross functional collaboration, then strategic vision and resource allocation. So role of innovation leaders. So they should be a champion of new ideas and protect innovators. So they should build a psychological safety within the teams. Then there's a gap, they bridge the gap between creative and execution. Example, Elon Musk as a transformational innovation agent at Tesla and SpaceX. This is about the training and agents of innovation. Then some of the few questions you can ask. Define creativity. What is divergent thinking? Like list types of innovation. What is creatogenic environment? So you have to go through this particular video again and again so that you can attempt the exam very easily. Then there's a thing uh, like 5 marks question. Explain blocks of creativity. We already discussed. Describe the traits to create manager. Differentiate a convergent and divergent thing. Already discussed. So essay question may ask about the discuss design of creative organization. Explain innovation management with the example. So describe creativity process and its roots. These are the things. So go through all these, watch this video again and again, share with your friends of MBA. This is a small presentation, but which covered 100% of your syllabus for the fourth sem. Okay, if you have any doubt, okay, you can mention in the comment box. You can also purchase my course by downloading Master Teach. Thank you all. All the best for your coming examination.